Yes, guys, welcome back to another episode of the Ball Hour show. Who have we got this week? So, actually, before I get into that, guys, keep liking, subscribing, sharing. Thank you for all the feedback and everything guys been saying to me. Yeah, I don't know where to go from here. Just keep liking and subscribing and sharing and all of that good stuff. So, this week we have Jake Cass and let me get your surname because I always forget your surname. Ruben Soares, or is it Soares? Which one? Soares. Do people say Soares normally? No. So, how you not doing?
Good stuff.
You not good? Can you not speak into the mic?
Is that close enough?
Yeah, just lift it up a bit and yeah, that's all good. Yeah, man, how you not doing, man? How's your pre-season going? Talk to me. What teams you like at?
Orders first, isn't
it? NA, non-applicable.
No. Oh, you're not at a team yet?
Injured, didn't I?
Oh, well, how long are you injured for?
Another 4 months before I can play.
I didn't even know that.
I had a game, mate.
How did you do it?
Did my ACL at the end of last year.
Wow.
Yeah. So I had surgery February.
So who were you playing with when you did that?
I was at Braintree.
Yeah.
Braintree Town, and then yeah.
So what? Obviously, I know like the answer to like these questions like, that I'm about to ask you, but how does that work in regards to like teams for next season? Because obviously you injured yourself playing for Braintree. Do Braintree still try to like keep you on and see how you are, or is it literally just you just get forgotten about?
No, it's one of them ones. It's, you know, as a non-league footballer, well, personally at the time, as non-contract.
Yeah.
So I'm not like contractually obliged to be anywhere.
Yeah.
Management's changed and all the rest of it, so there's nothing to really go back to be fair. They got relegated and all the rest of it, so yeah, it's different, but that's football, isn't it?
Oh, so man, all the best for your recovery. How's it going though?
Yeah,
recovery?
Good. Nah, very, very good. I had surgery end of February, and I had like the best surgery I could possibly get.
Yeah.
I'd see specialists every week. You know, I'm in the gym like 5 times a week.
Yeah.
I couldn't do any more. I couldn't be any more ahead of progress than what I am.
Do you miss it?
Yeah, big time. I miss the structure that it adds to my life.
Yeah.
More than anything. But no, I do miss playing.
Yeah, you've got your Saturdays free.
Gyms are boring. I never had a gym membership until I got injured.
Yeah.
And I can't do it 5 days a week. It's just boring.
And it's not even like you're lifting heavy weights and that.
Exactly. I'm not even there looking like Arnold. Do you know what I mean? Like going there, I'm trying to get my knee to work. It's like, and I'm doing silliness like balancing and hopping and all that kind of nonsense. So yeah.
No, but it'll be worth it anyway.
Yeah. No,
I've got 4 months to go, so you'll be back for like.
End of November's the plan.
Oh, is that the plan?
Yeah. End of November.
Are you gonna try push it a bit sooner, or are you just gonna?
Nah, I'm going to Miami beginning of November as well, so...
Oh, proper.
Yeah,
I think
nice.
So really, you could be back end of August, but you just...
I could be back I could be back middle of November, but I need a few weeks to get over the holiday.
Yeah, how long are you going Miami for?
It's about 5-6 days.
Anything? Yeah. Just a holiday?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Oh, you know them residual wages that just keep coming, mate. How about you, man? How's your season going so far? Or where are you going to be playing next season?
Biggerswood.
Oh, you got Biggerswood?
Yeah.
Oh, we had your managers on there.
Yeah, I know. Lee, Allison and Eddie Mack, yeah. I saw the interview still.
Yeah, how was it?
It was good. I actually saw it today.
Oh, you saw it today?
Yeah, because I knew I was
That's poor from you. That's poor from you.
I had to see it today.
He's not been liking and subscribing.
I know, man. Imagine that. You've not been doing all of that.
I've been supporting, mate.
Do you know what it is?
I think your interview's finished now.
Do you know what it is? I haven't been on social media that much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, cool. But
he was on Instagram 5 minutes ago.
Nah, look at it. Flipping Instagram whore. But obviously, I know you from Hertford.
Yeah.
How did you get to like playing for Biggleswade? Because that's a step up.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, when I was at Hertford, for the time I was there in the games I played, I think I did quite well, scoring goals, giving assists and all of that. And from there, because remember what happened at Hertford, you know, the situation with the manager and the chairman and all the situation going on, I decided to leave.
Yeah.
Before the season end. So then, obviously, I had a couple of offers, but at the time I didn't have offers from Biggerswood. I have offer from Enfield Town.
Yeah.
Wingate, Wellington Garden, to Mission, which is quite good because it's step up as well.
Where are you based?
Me, right now.
Yeah.
I was
where'd you live?
I live in Wolferstown now. I used to live in Enfield, didn't I?
So Tooting and Mitcham is
yeah. But obviously, my head was turned more to that side.
Yeah.
Kind of. Because obviously, you know, when you get to Rehab Premier, knowing me, I'm still young. Do you know what I mean? I'm 19.
You're still only 19?
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
flipping, oh.
He looks about
Thanks.
26.
Football's been hard for you.
That's a tough paper, right, mate? 6 a.m. starts in Brixton. That
So basically, like, I'm 19, so I knew for a fact that if I win Ram and Prem, like, I wouldn't get to start straight away. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, even when the manager's talking to me, like, I'll give you a chance. Do you know what I mean? But I hear that from everyone. Do you know what I mean? So obviously, but then I managed to go to Wingate. Actually, I went Eiffel Town, but I realized they signed another 5 new strikers. So I was like, what's the point of me being here?
Yeah.
So then the owner of Wingate, Aaron, he called me. He was like, come over. I want you to come over, blah, blah, blah. I went, and obviously at the same time I'm at uni, and I'm playing for the uni team, and obviously I done my knee. So I done my MCL. So I was out for the rest of the season, like 2 months. So then I was like, I'm just going to focus on rehab. And
Are you all like
back
now?
Yeah, all back.
You're
so obviously I was like, I'm going to focus on rehab. I'm going to do what I got to do. So next season I'm proper fit. So
What's your preferred position, striker?
Yeah, striker. But do you know, it's complicated. I don't know how to say it. Like, I don't really.
Because I've seen you on the wing.
Yeah.
I've seen you up front.
A lot of people see me on the wing, but the reason I don't like the wing is because I don't like tracking back. Do you know what I mean? I'm those type of players. I like to go forward.
Team player.
Even listen, let me finish though. But even knowing that I don't like it, I do the work. You know what I'm saying? The manager told me to do that, I'll do it. I'll just listen and do it. That's the thing. Do you know what I mean? But mainly striker. Do you know what I mean? It's just like I just see the target. I just see the goal.
Are you seen as like the number 1 striker this year?
Yeah, 100.
Are you sure? Or is that
I mean, there's
good.
There's good competition there. There's good competition there. But
This guy just might be Balotelli. Right?
everyone tells me that all the
You
time.
said it, not me.
I get that all the time. But now there's competition there. Very good competition. But you just gotta believe in yourself, innit?
Okay, fair enough. What position do you play, Jake?
Centre forward.
Centre forward. And what's been like your best season so far?
Probably last season, maybe. I don't think I've ever finished a season.
Oh, really?
Football, yeah.
Is that because of injuries or just you just suck it off?
A little bit of both. I'd say this season in terms of what I've achieved in a short space of time. But for me, like after the age of sort of 18, 19, I just fell out of love with football big time. Like, I liked it and I played, but then I got to a stage where I was like, 22, 23, 24, and I just weren't training.
How old are you now?
26, just turned 26.
Is that still the case, or is it like the love and passion is there now?
So this season was the first season where I took football seriously.
Yeah.
Where I was like, I'm going to train, I'm going to be there 3 days a week. You know what I mean? So like for me, in recent years, work's been more important. So I was playing for teams at like step 4 kind of level, and being like a bigger fish in a small pond type thing, and not because I was just comfortable, but it's what worked around my lifestyle.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't train a lot of the time. I'd turn up on a Tuesday and a Saturday. I knew the number 9 shirt was mine. It's not it's not a good thing to do. And then last season, I sort of kind of half took it more seriously. And I was at a team called Chalfont St. Peter. They were like step 4 Evo stick, whatever it was. And I had a weird season because we sort of nearly made the playoffs with a very not a bad side, but like not a great team. We had like a good back 4 and a good keeper. Yeah. And then I was like, but like, we weren't an amazing side, so we were winning games like 1-0 or 2-1.
How many did you get last year?
So last season I only actually played 30 games. I think I scored like 16 in 30 or something like that.
Good. 1 and 2.
But the problem is I got sent off 4 times last season.
You one of them ones.
Well, not even. See, I wouldn't say I am. I wouldn't say I am. No, it was like a lot of them were unfortunate. I'll give myself that because I would. But yeah, so I had a few suspensions, and so I only played about 30 games.
Are you a hothead?
I'm not a hothead. No, I'm not.
Did you say 13?
I played about 30 games.
30.
3-0.
Yeah.
So I scored a few goals, and then in the summer, I was like, do you know what? I'll take football seriously this year because I had a little something in the pipeline. Yeah. So Sam Robbins, who's obviously going to come on here, he was the captain at Waltham Abbey. Yeah. Sam's a very, very good player. So he got a move to Bishop Stortford, obviously Ryman Premier or Bostik Prem, whatever you want to call it. And he went in there, and he said he spoke to the management when he was agreeing his deal or whatever, and they're like, yeah, we're after a striker. He goes, "Sign my pal, like just get him in." He goes, "Just trust me, get him in." And they took a bit of a gamble because obviously I've been playing step 4.
Yeah.
Disciplinary record weren't the best. But there was, there's a little highlights reel from the season there. They look obviously like what they saw.
Yeah.
They invited me in, and just had a chat with them, kept it real.
Was that the highest you played?
No. When I was 18, 19, I was playing Wyman Prem. So I was with East Thurrock United.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I was with Aveley as well before they got relegated. So I went to Bishop Stortford. Started the season at Bishop Stortford. I missed the whole of pre-season because I did my ankle I think 2 weeks into pre-season. So I missed the whole of pre-season, and I was suspended for the first 3 games of the season as well. So by the time I came back, I was not in great shape. Yeah. And then sort of hit the ground running. I think I scored 8 in 9 for Bishop Stortford in a Bostic.
Oh wow.
And then I had like a lot of interest, and then I chose to go to Braintree. Yeah.
Was that a good move? No, or do you look back and think you should have stayed at Bishop Stortford?
If I had stayed at Stortford and got fit, because I wasn't even fit at that stage really. Yeah. If I'd stayed at Stortford and got fit, it's easy to say these things, but I knew of the teams that were watching me when I was scoring the goals, and I was scoring good goals as well, which didn't help because I scored a couple of good goals that were on Twitter and stuff, and they got a few, what Twitter's like, you get exposure from it in non-league football. So like I knew the clubs that were watching me, but for me, work was a priority. So I wasn't, not saying that I was good enough, but I wasn't ever looking to go full time. So I chose to go to Braintree because it was part time, and it didn't really work out, unfortunately.
When you Ruben, we're gonna come back to you in a sec. When you go back, are you looking to go back to that level, Braintree level, or obviously Braintree come down now, isn't it?
Yeah, they got relegated.
Yeah, Braintree. Yeah. So are you looking to go back to there, or start a bit lower and then work your way back up as you get fitter? If you know what I mean.
The thing is, for me, so I obviously was playing part time in a full time league. You got the conference. I think there's like 3 part time teams in that league. I'd leave for work at like 6:30 in the morning. Tuesday, Thursday, I get straight in the car. I go straight to training. Yeah. I get home at like 11, half 11. You get like 4, 5, 6 hours sleep, if that, on a Tuesday. And I was just tired. I was like a zombie. And then on a Saturday, you're playing away in like Manchester or Newcastle or some nonsense like that. Just had no life. And obviously, when I went to Braintree, I signed and I started. I had made my debut, played 19, did well, could maybe have scored, but then the gaffer walked after my debut. He got a sack or whatever. Yeah. So obviously the new geezer's coming, and then he's coming. Weren't feeling the kid. Sat on the bench for I think 5 games. Come off the bench, and then so like that as well. Like sitting on the bench, as well as that level of commitment. It weren't really running. But in terms of when I come back, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll see how I'm feeling.
Do you still keep in touch with like managers, like just to like
all the time
keep your
all the time.
Keep your name out there, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get on well with most people, so I've got good relationships with all the clubs that I've been at and stuff. Yeah. But you just have to see. I'll see how I feel. 4 months time.
Cool. Well, like I said again, all the best. I'm pretty sure you'll come back, and I think Haringey are looking for a striker. I don't know if we'll still be looking for. A striker back then. But
what they paying?
That's something else. We're talking about flipping wages. Ruben. So Hertford. How did you get into Hertford? I remember when I was there for like. How long was I there for? Not even long.
No, you wasn't there for long.
I wasn't there for long at all. I remember they spoke quite highly about you.
So obviously, like I was the season before I was under 18 still. So I was playing for Cheshunt under 18s, and I was playing for Hertford as well, because they play in different leagues, and one of them is like midweek. So I was playing for the under 18s, and I managed to play for the under 25s. So at the time, you see Gavin,
Gavin Kelsey,
he's come watch our matches and stuff like that. And at the time, I was like with Bolton Wanderers as well. Like I was going up and down just to see, obviously, if I was going to sign on now, because I was waiting for international clearance. So much paperwork there, I didn't even knew that I needed.
Where did you play? In
Portugal. I was at Benfica.
Oh, okay,
so
cool.
from 2010 to 2015, like 5 years. Then I left in 2015 came to UK, and then from there just being everywhere. So obviously, Gavin was looking at me at the time when I was playing for the under-18s and under-25s, and he said like even last season he said he wanted to bring me in, but the reason why I couldn't, it was because I was going back and forth to Bolton, like Manchester, coming back to London 3 months. I would go there and stay there, and come back. Yeah, so literally it was like I was still in college here, but I'll go there to play the friendly matches because I need the international clearance to be allowed to play the league match and then to sign my scholarship. But things they don't work out that well. I don't know, agents sometimes they don't talk that well with the clubs, or they just don't put the work there. I don't know what happened behind the closed doors, because I was just trying to play football at the end of the day. So then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna come back to London and just do my thing here. So
was Biggleswade an easy choice for you?
Yeah, sort of, because obviously Eddie Mack was not the first person to contact me when the season finished, and at the time I was on holiday. I was in Spain, and he called me and he explained the whole setup. And obviously I knew he knew me for 2 years by then, but I didn't really speak to him back then. Yeah. And the way he told me things and the way he like showed me the whole setup, like he made believe like this is the right decision for me. Do you know what I mean? When other coaches just call me and they were like to me like, "Oh, come, I'll give you a chance. They don't really put that much effort. Just like, I'll give you a chance here, give you a chance here. Yeah. I'm not gonna say names, not gonna say teams, but there's.
I feel like you should.
You know what?
I never.
I feel like say you're a coward. Some might say you're a coward.
Nah, I listen. Do you know what it is like? Man's not even gonna do. I'm not even gonna do that. Do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, I'm trying to like end of the day football. My bad.
Oh, that is so poor for me. That is shocking. You know what? I don't even need to ask you any more questions.
That's shocking.
That is like Balotelli.
Do you know what it is?
You know he's got a T-shirt underneath. It says "Why always me."
Why always me?
More like a tattoo, but yeah, man. But there's managers. They'll tell me like, "Oh, I'll give you a chance," and then when you get there, you got like another 5-6 strikers waiting, like in front of you. I'm saying.
How many strikers are at Biggleswade now?
Biggleswade. At the moment, I think there's me, there's two or three, but I think it's only me and another one signed. I'm not.
In pre-season so far, how many games have you had?
Pre-season 3.
Blimey, when did you start?
I think
September?
No, 3. But the hardest one was against this Saturday.
Okay, and have you been starting in?
So I started the first one, played 90 the first one.
Yeah.
Second one, started on the bench, played 45 second half, and then yesterday started, played first half.
Okay, cool. What's the fan base like down at Biggleswade?
I mean, like, how am I gonna say? The first 2 games there was fans there, but not all of that. I'm saying,
is it better than Hertford? You reckon?
I can't say that. Honestly, it's so early to say that. Maybe on Tuesday when we play against St. Albans, I'll find out that. Tuesday and Saturday when we played against Bromwood as well, then I'll find out if he's better than Hertford. But obviously, my time at Hertford, it was very good because the fans, especially the fans, like they really cheer up for the players.
We played against St. Albans last week. I played against St. Albans last week. Good game. They got a lot of like pacey players. But Biggleswade, should you not beat them? I don't know how your team's looking this year.
Do you know, it's like we played against them last week, and the score was 3-2, and we beat Ware this week.
Yeah, I think they beat us 2-1. I can't remember because it was.
Where are you playing now?
Wingate.
Oh, okay.
So there were like 2 halves of 40, like 2 teams, 45s, and I played the second half. I can't remember what the score was in the first half, so I think it was. I don't know if our half ended 2-1 or if the game ended 2-1. I can't even remember.
Just taking credibility for the good half,
I never played, bro. That second half, I was just blowing up my arse, man. After like 10 minutes.
Pre-season.
Sounds
worst thing,
mate. It's the worst thing, man. I can't. But I'm always like that. Like, it takes me about 10 minutes anyway, even when I'm fit. 10 minutes to get into it. But against St. Albans, it don't help because the ball wasn't sticking up top. Hope you're not one of those strikers where the ball don't stick, so the ball goes up to you, it just comes straight back. And they're turning you and you're flipping. And you're a runner as well. So are you a runner?
Do I look like a runner?
Channels all day long. Channels.
No shot. Back to goal for 88 minutes.
Yeah, no, I prefer that one, to be fair. I prefer that. But
I'll do a bit of both.
So obviously we're talking about managers, how important the managers were for you to come and go to Biggleswade, and then obviously you at Braintree, you've gone there, and then the manager's got he's walked off. Like, how big a role do managers actually like play? Because obviously you now at Braintree, the manager's gone. Is it suddenly now you're just looking left, looking right, and just thinking, hold on, what's actually going on here?
You know, the most important factors in being a part-time footballer, you know, is the manager liking you.
Yeah.
If you play for a gaffer that likes you, then you're sweet. If you don't, then you're just wasting your time. You know, I was at Braintree, obviously, I think the manager got fired or whatever after my debut. I started, played well. New guy came in, and obviously just weren't having me, or he had his own ideas. I think we brought in a striker on loan from Nottingham Forest. Yeah. Oh. It was like the first thing he did. So I was, straight on the bench, and that's just football, you know. If a manager doesn't like you, he doesn't like you.
And there's nothing you can do, because
not really.
Before you got to Braintree, everything probably looked all rosy and everything.
Yeah,
and
it was great.
But the manager's gone, literally, it's just like, what the heck am I doing here?
But then, so they've signed a striker, and he was good, but he was maybe a little bit lightweight.
Are you better than him?
I felt like I would have done a better job than what he was doing.
So you're saying you're better than him?
Yeah, pretty much. the kids are full-time footballer. I can't even put myself in the same sentence. But so I sat on the bench for like, I think 5 or 6 games, and then came on for like 15, 20. I'm like yourself, you know, I'm never going to come off the bench like some sort of wonder kid and jump. That ain't me. That's not me at all. You know, I come on, it takes me 10 minutes to warm up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And then he finally gave me a start, and I did my ACL 5 minutes into the start. The luck was pretty poor luck on that front. But so when you play for a manager that, you know, is not like me personally, I'm a very straightforward. You know, I went into his office like 2 weeks before it. Yeah. I was like, listen, you're not playing me. I'm getting, my phone's ringing. I've got offers to go and play football other places, you know, not in the same division, but in the Conference South, which, I might as well, I'd rather play.
Yeah.
So, do you know what I mean?
When managers call you or approach you, is it literally just a straightforward thing of like, they get your number somehow? Is it always managers that you played under before, or do you get random managers calling you, like how did you not even get my number?
Yeah, there's a bit of that, because obviously they're not allowed to do it, are they? You've got to put like there's 7 correct approach, 7 days or the rest of it. But you do, you get the sly ones. I got your number from so and so. Not sure about that one. Bit of violation of GDPR. You get all sorts of stuff. But I had a few offers last season, and you get like, I was getting calls from like not the manager, but someone that works at the club. Yeah. And then can the manager speak to you, kind of thing, but don't say anything and all the rest of it. It's interesting.
Do you welcome those phone calls, or is it just?
Yeah, they're flattering. If the phone's ringing and someone wants you to come and score goals for them, then it's flattering. But then you get the odd manager that's a bit persistent. Yeah. Nice. It is what it is.
How many brown envelopes did you get?
From who? Who's told you what?
Them Sam Allardyce ones.
Mate, the only brown envelopes I get are from the tax man.
So, what's your goal for this season in terms of goals?
In terms of goals?
Yeah, in terms of goals. How many goals you looking for?
Maybe in triple figures in a minute.
No, double figures in it. But I don't know. It's like, it's like, because I feel like obviously this is differently compared to the one I was playing last season. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be harder than that, and I haven't played against any of the teams that I'm gonna play this season. So it's like it's not even about like, it's about goals, of course, but it's just the thing. My main goal is like, it's above that. It's like this season I'm trying to
just solidify your
just place. Like raise my name up. Do you know what I mean? Manage the team and just trying to go pro. That's my main focus, isn't it?
You know what you'll find as well, like you say step up. You will play against better defenders, obviously. They're a division above, but you'll be on better pitches.
True.
You'll be playing with better players. You get better service. You'll have it off. You'll wipe the floor.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, that's the only thing I want, honestly.
As me this season, you step up. Like, the pitches are so much better. It makes a difference.
I think people make a bigger deal out of stepping up sometimes.
Yeah.
Obviously, if you're stepping up 3-4 leagues, that's a given. But when you're stepping up one league and that, there's not
too much disparity between the levels. Yeah. And like so if you like step 3, step 4, like for someone like yourself, it sounds like you got pace to burn. Like you will have it off. The service is better. You know, everything's just better.
I'm loving it.
This guy's getting excited.
For me, like last season, you know, I was playing for a team that had a very poor pitch, and you know there wasn't a lot of creativity around me.
Yeah,
and, you know, I stepped up on an absolute carpet of a pitch and good players around me, and you know, things click, and you're like, hang on, this is a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be.
Rehab wise, So do you do that all by yourself, or did the team even help you to?
So I'm quite fortunate in that the physio at Braintree last season, a guy called Tyler, he's a good lad. He's got his own private clinic.
Okay.
So I go and see him once a week, and he liaises with the surgeon and another physio that was via the surgeon. So like they all talk, everyone knows what page I'm on, and he puts me through my paces, gives me a different plan every week or so.
Yeah, was your surgery done private or?
Yeah, I did it privately. Yeah.
Oh, lucky man.
There we are. Cue the jokes.
Yeah. No jokes.
Itching,
I think we all know here. Just he's on the big wage.
Yeah, no. I went privately. I thought, do you know what? There was a lad at Braintree at the time as well. He did his ACL, I think, a month before me. And
what does that actually feel like when you do your ACL?
It's horrendous. I've never had a bad injury like that before. And like I felt and I heard like a snap or a pop type thing. It was like really innocuous as well. I literally just went up for just flicked on a throw and just headed it on, and as I've landed, it's just gone.
I think that's what scares me the most, because it's not even got to come from contact.
Yeah, I was screaming. And the thing is as well, like I think, talking to like the physio and the experts and the rest of it, I think where I'd been sat on a bench for like 5 weeks, I weren't fit, I weren't sharp, I weren't strong. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like that would never have happened when I was playing week in, week out. Yeah. It's just one of those things, isn't it? It's one of those things.
What's your worst injury? Have you had any injuries?
Yeah, it was actually the MCL this season.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
How long were you out for?
2 months. Only.
You know, when you're young, you don't even need surgery.
I was actually blessed. But
it was a strep, so when he goes again.
Yeah. But it was a pain. Though, not gonna lie to you. Knowing that I'm younger, I just want to play football. I mean, 2 months for me is too long. But before that, I never had an injury.
So that's your worst injury? This is your worst injury?
Yeah, by far. Yeah. I've never even broken a bone. I would have been better off just snapping my leg or something, breaking a bone.
Yeah. So obviously, when I broke mine, everyone was saying that they'd rather that than some sort of knee ligament joint kind of thing. Because I'm lucky, because I did my shin, my tib and fib, so I stayed well away from my knee. Yeah. So now my knee's still intact and whatever. But when I hear about all that cartilage stuff,
it's mad,
because it doesn't go back, innit?
The worst. Yeah. Well, obviously the ligament's done. You can't like retension the ligament. Yeah. So what they do is they cut one of your hamstrings and they pull it through your knee, and then they drill it to the front of your knee, and your hamstring becomes the new ligament, as well as being a hamstring.
Then it's weak.
The surgery is nuts. It's crazy. It's horrible.
Don't you ever think to yourself, all because of football, this is what
you know what I mean? All for 30 quid a week.
Oh, here we go. Go bonus. Here we go. This guy, bro. Well, I was actually talking to someone about that. Not your 30 pound a week, but how some of the injuries we get, people don't really acknowledge it much, because stuff like pulled hamstrings. The average person doesn't get a pulled hamstring.
Yeah, of course.
I've asked people, when last did you pull a hamstring? Why would I pull a hamstring? Or twisted ankles or something like that. Injuries that you get on an everyday basis. Normal people just don't get it. And here you are flipping damaging ligaments, and then you get to the age of 35 and you look back thinking, was it worth it? Anyway, sorry to put down on this one. So, about your wages now, JK. Best manager you lot have played under so far?
Nah, I mean, I would say Gavin, isn't it? Because he's the one who brought me into the men's football.
Pick me.
Gavin, watch this. Shout out Gavin.
No, Gavin, honestly, because he's the one who brought me into men's football, innit? He believed in me, and since then, you just gotta be grateful for that.
Fair enough. And best manager you reckon you played under?
Best as in, tactically astute, or what are we talking? What's the parameter?
Just in terms of who you thrived most under. I became a better player under.
That's a tough one. I would say when I was at Chalfont St. Peter, my manager at the time was a guy called Danny Edwards, and a coach, Danny Nilsson, as well. And I had a motorcycle accident a few years ago, and I quit football. I was done. Weren't going to play again. And Danny picked the phone up to me. It was just before, I was during pre-season. And he said, "Listen, like, I'm not going to let you quit. Like, just come and play for me." So I went and played. Finally managed to. I think he called me about 4 times, and I was out one day. I think I've been at a day party. I was just out my head drunk. He called me. I was like, "Listen, will you stop calling me if I come down for a session?" And he goes, "Yeah, go on." And so I said, "All right, stop calling me. I'll come in." And I think I was like a week left of pre-season, so I went. I was rusty as anything, but you know, you don't lose it. You know what I mean, Ruben? Yeah. So I played. Yeah, so I started the season. I think I played 2 pre-season friendlies like the week before the season started, and then it started. I was doing really well, and I was enjoying football again. And then unfortunately the injury that I had from a motorcycle accident flared up, so I was out for about a month, and then I disappeared for a bit. I went out of the country for a couple of weeks, and I came back. I was just in no fit state to play football. And I came back. I remember training, and you know, like when your heads think, you know, like you could see the ball. I was like, I want to get there, and the legs just weren't getting me there.
I don't know.
That's like me now.
That's normal for me.
No, but it was, it was bad though. Like, I was unfit. I've been out of the country on a piss for a couple of weeks. It weren't good. And then they said, "Listen, we want to push you further up the park." So I always played as a midfielder, or you know, I've always been very good runner. Yeah. I can play anywhere. I played as a centre half. I've always played wherever, but never as a striker. And which is strange because I haven't got a defensive bone in my body. You know, you said I'm tracking back. I played like centre mid, like in the 8. I just never tracked back. Never.
Luxury players.
Not even a luxury because I ain't even that good. But yeah, so like they said, "Listen, like we can see you as a centre forward." So they just sort of coached me into it, and every time I played, I went up top, and I just didn't stop scoring really. So I got them to thank, you know, because it takes a lot to. There's one thing being able to put a ball in the net, you know, like most people can do that, but it's, you know, it's like playing your back to goal and when to hold it, when it should stick. And
if they came back, you know, just like, "Listen, when you're back from injury, just come play for us."
I've spoken to him actually, Danny. He's taken over at a club called Uxbridge, in like Evo Stick 1 or something. But yeah, I get on really well. He's a real good guy. But in terms of best manager, I'd maybe say him. He's a real. He's one of, you know, in non-league football, there's not a whole, but there's a lot of people that claim they're real, but he's genuinely has a good reputation. Because he is that guy. He's a cool guy. You know,
a lot of managers.
If a 7 day comes in, you know about it. Do you know what I mean? I've played for teams. You know, you get offers, or like you'll speak to the manager. You play a team, and the manager go, "I put 7 there with you like last month." He'll tell you straight away. Straight up. Yeah, he was always transparent with me.
Does that make you want to actually stay at the club then as well?
Yeah. So when I was at Chalfont, the team that were top of the league at the time, a team called Beaconsfield, they got promoted. That season, I knew they were going to get promoted. You know, they had a big investment. Like they had a good team, and they were top of the league and the rest of it. And the manager was trying to get me to come across. Like I put an offer in. He was, you know, hitting up my phone, and I literally didn't go just because I stayed loyal to Danny. But in hindsight, I should have gone because I'd have won the league. But yeah,
you know, that's the question we like to ask: is there like loyalty in non-league football? Is there loyalty?
There 5 minutes.
I don't know, look at him, loving it. Is there loyalty in non-league football? Do you reckon?
You know, I haven't been there for long, so I don't know. Do you know what I mean?
Are you loyal?
Me? Yeah. I'm loyal. Do you know
so why did you leave Hartford?
Why did I leave Hartford? Wait. Why did I leave Hartford? The manager left. The players left. Why would I stay there?
Be loyal to the club, innit?
I heard there's a budget cut.
So I wasn't getting any money anyway, so what's your point?
See you later, guys.
I wasn't getting any money anyways, like delayed payments and all of that. No, man, not with me. Not with me, man. When I'm saying like I'll get the money 2 weeks after everyone's getting their payment, I'm getting nothing. So I had to leave as well, man.
Basically, there's no loyalty then.
I mean,
loyal to the cash.
I mean, nah.
Big wages.
Nah. I'm not even like It's not even loyal to the money. You know what I mean? It's a thing like
on the ropes.
Nah. It's just something like know him, like, I don't know about him, but obviously I'm young, do you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go higher.
You're trying to say I'm
Like-
young.
You're still
You're still young, you're still young, but do you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
still young, you're saying I'm not. Right, put it like this, right? Team comes in for extra 40 quid a week. Are you staying or are you leaving?
Well,
same level.
Nah, I'm staying. Honestly.
You don't have to justify yourself, mate.
How much for you to go? Same
For me
league.
to go?
Yeah,
Closer
the
to
same
home.
league.
Close to home. 50 quid more a week.
Nah, it needs to be a bit
£50
more.
goal
It needs to be a bit more, man.
A bit more.
Yeah, if I'm honestly, one of the things about me is like, if I'm doing well in a team, and if I'm doing well in a team, and I'm just getting like decent money, and I know I'm gonna go from here to somewhere, why would I leave? Do you know what I mean? And I can tell you for sure that times at Hartford, even before I left, there was teams that messaged me saying like they want me to come over and they'll give me more money, and I actually get the money. Do you know what I'm saying? And I didn't leave at the time because I was doing
Gavin's
well.
probably listening to this thinking.
Huh?
Gavin's listening to
Shit,
this.
I'm only going to have it for 2 weeks.
No, do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's teams actually messaging me saying like, "Oh, come over, we'll pay you extra money, blah blah blah." Do you know what I mean? But I was doing well. Why would I leave? I know that end of the season, if I keep doing well, end of the season, something better will come. Do you know what I mean? You just gotta be patient about it.
And here you are at
He's
Biggleswade.
passed the
You know what I
loyalty
mean?
test.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
I mean, it's a simple yes or no question, to be honest.
Honestly,
Justification.
that's gotta be true to yourself, innit?
Would you say there's loyalty in non-league football?
Yeah, and there's a lot of disloyalty, 100%.
Yeah.
There's a load of weasels in non-league football. A lot of, whether it's players, management. It depends. Like, you know, if you get on well with a manager and you're at a place where you enjoy it, then there's no reason to not be loyal.
Same league comes. I mean, a team in the same league comes £40 a week more.
Forget football. So I always say, if you play non-league football and you're hopping ship for 20 quid more a week, you change your day job. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
See, for me, like, I just want to enjoy football. For me personally, I turn up somewhere where I enjoy it. It's like Bishop Stortford, for example. I loved it there. Unbelievable club.
Yeah.
Good fan base. They got fans for them. They got, you know, it's a proper club. I get on well with a tea lady, with a chairman, everyone. That for me, that's paramount.
Yeah.
If you play for a manager that you like, well, you don't even have to like them, but they believe in you.
Yeah.
And you enjoy it, and you're 19. So like, if you're in a shop window, for example, then that's what you can ask for, really.
Exactly.
If you're hopping at, you know, you get blokes that hop around for like an extra score a week and stuff. It's embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? Just go and play where you enjoy it. There's no longevity in that mindset. There's no.
Yeah. Are
At the end of the day-
you listening, George? Are you listening, George? Hopping
This
around
was
for
25
£20.
let off,
For £20 a week.
Yeah, but
George.
no, that kind of mindset is, you know, it's,
End of the day, you when you start football, you love the football. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. If you love football,
it never works out if you're
just go for the money.
Yeah.
And if you get that rep as well, it's not a good look.
Yeah, that's the worst
It's
because
not
that
good
rep
look.
does. People think that rep doesn't follow you, and it definitely does.
100%.
What teams do you lot support?
Liverpool.
Oh, you said that.
I want to come on with him, fine, man.
He said
I
that
wanna
with,
come on with
with
that.
like,
What team do you support?
Yeah,
Nah,
yeah.
Liverpool, man. Come
I
on.
support Carlisle United.
You don't support Carlisle.
I
is it?
support Carlisle United.
Why?
League 2.
Is that where you're
Old
from?
man, Smith, yeah.
Oh.
Got it tattooed on me, mate.
You ain't got
Carlisle
it tattooed
fan.
on you.
I promise you, I'll see UFC, mate.
Really?
Yeah, Carlisle United.
Oh, I've never met a Carlisle fan.
Yeah, it's your first. See UFC.
Oh,
Man.
Someone's got to support him.
a real fan.
Yeah.
We've got a real fan.
I should have picked a team a bit closer to home, but it sort of happens, didn't it?
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, it's closer to home than. You're from Liverpool, right?
Nah, I'm from
How can you support Liverpool? What made you support
Little
them?
town in
Nah,
Liverpool.
I got my team that I support in Portugal, support in Lisbon. But obviously when I moved to UK, my cousin was like to me like, you should support him, and he was like, I was like, yeah, calm. He was like, support Liverpool. I was like, yeah, cool.
You need to have a word
Is
with
that
him.
it?
Yeah, man.
Is that why you support Liverpool?
Obviously, I like the team. I like the players. At the time Coutinho was there, I really love Coutinho, the way he played. You know what I'm saying? A little touch one day. You know what I'm saying?
So wait,
Same
you
reason,
support
alright.
Liverpool because your cousin told you to support
Yeah,
Liverpool?
but since then I loved it. You know, been watching the games. You know what I'm saying? I love it.
So if he told you to support Carlisle,
Nah.
Whoa, that's a proper club.
Nah.
wow.
I was 15. Remember, I was
Is that one of the
15.
players you looked up to, Coutinho?
Coutinho.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah. But obviously, it's not my position. I mean, but there's a lot of players I looked at. One of them, you know, Balotelli, I looked at for him, but not for his attitude. But just for like,
For his look.
nah. No, so like, you see one, let's say like, you see one, I think it was Euros, yeah, I think it was Euros, when he scored that bang
Germany.
against, Germany. Like, he was doing well back then, do you know what I'm saying? Like, moments like that, I look up for him. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot.
He's
of
one of
players.
your favourite strikers.
Yeah.
Is he still one of your
Drogba,
favourite?
yeah.
not-
At the moment. At the moment now.
He's not getting in our combined side, just so you know.
No.
He ain't
no.
running.
You're combined.
No way.
Put him in for bets.
Ballo skipper.
Nah, but one of my favorites as well is Drogba. Like I love him.
Did he?
Like,
I'll give you Didier.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
You can
He's
have
like
that one.
work hard. He's there every single ball. Do you know what I mean?
Is that
He's
you
the
now?
beast.
Do you know what the worst thing is?
Same.
It ain't
They
me,
even
mate.
tried.
I lost my phone.
My
last
one is the
night.
iPhone. That was a Samsung.
Do you know the worst thing? When it rang earlier, it said
Same
Wi-Fi 3 on it.
Bro, relax, fam.
YP3.
So you're missing
Hey, don't do that.
And I'm not even cutting that out.
Hey, listen, you gotta cut that out because that's a lie.
No. You're young. You'll get another one. YP4. YP4. What about
You might drag me
you?
out, fam.
Who's your like player that you used to watch or still watch?
As a role model, I like Gerrard as a kid. I like Gerrard. Just my kind of player, you know.
Oh yeah, you said you were a centre midfielder.
Yeah, like not even just that. I just like the way he played. You know, he could do everything, and he played with like a lot of aggression. Play like.
What about now? Which players out there now would you say you look at and you think this is absolute?
John Parkin.
Is that Carlisle player?
Nah, John Parkin. Probably something like Harry Kane. Probably I'd like trying to flatter myself. You know, if I had to like pick a player to watch that I feel like I could, you know, get something from their game, I say Kane because he. Obviously, I do a lot more poorer standard, but I like to think, you know, that I can do it. Like he can do a bit of everything, and that's how I would like to be as a centre forward.
Okay, Euros. You're in the 6-yard box. Sterling is across.
Yeah.
Is across from you. You can shoot or pass to make it. Was it to make it 1-1?
No, that was 2-1, wasn't it?
To make it 2-1.
It was 2-1. Yeah.
Are you passing or are you shooting?
See, I'm greedy, but I'd like to think I'd square it. But I just know.
Doesn't work like that.
And if you can sit there and say you'd square it, you're a liar.
Would you square it? Would you pass it to?
Of course not.
Of course not. You wouldn't.
I can't even.
Honestly, I only see the goal.
But do you know what's funny? Yeah, people like I rip him for doing that as well. But 9 times out of 10 he scores those.
Yeah,
ones.
no. Of course.
Do you get what
The
I'm
thing
saying?
is as well, like, and if he doesn't have that mindset, he probably doesn't score like 50% of the goals that he scores. Like, when you're in that zone, like you say, all you see is the goal. You know?
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think my problem is I see it and I still sack it off. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'd like to think I scored.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you mentioned combined 11. We're
Getting
gonna
in
do-
early, are we?
We're going to do a combined 11. Well, you mentioned it, so I thought, why not? Why not do this? So, and to be honest, George gets on to me because I leave it too late, apparently.
No, he told us. I said
Oh,
getting in
did
early. He's been giving, mate. Some of the things he was saying while you were out of the room, mate.
Mate, some of the things he says to me, like, flipping wrong. So, your combined 11s,
With him.
combined, so it's both of you, Ruben, come on. You know.
You know, say English is not my first language, so.
I had a good comeback there, but we're live or
Trying
whatever.
to keep it politically correct.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it. But yeah, combined 11, it could be players playing now or players from the past, whichever one you want to do. So we're going to start off with goalkeeper. Who would you lot say?
I'm probably going to throw names out he's never even heard of. He's only
Most
12.
likely. Yeah, go on.
Go on.
In goal, best keeper ever. Who comes to mind?
I don't know. I like Buffon, you know.
I was going to say, yeah, he's milking it a bit now, but Buffon.
Yeah.
I
He's
feel
gone back
like
to thing, innit?
Juventus, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel, we'll throw Buffon in there because there are other, like Casillas was good in his Madrid days, but I like Casillas, but he was, I think all-round game Buffon.
That German guy as well.
No,
for Bayern.
yeah, but
No.
Blonde guy.
Oliver Kahn. Nah,
Oh, Oliver. Really?
No.
Nah,
The
nah.
clips I've seen, you know. So, he was a hothead though.
YouTube fan.
I know.
I was more at that time, so.
Nah, what's it called? Yeah, no, it's got to be Buffon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left back.
Left back. He was a left back or right back?
Who?
Oh.
Like, Monzo was a baller at that
really?
time.
I'm gonna have to
really?
take the wheel on this one.
Yeah, go on. That's what you get when you bring young people here. You know what I'm saying? Go on.
No.
For me, I'd say Ashley Cole.
Another Ashley Cole fan.
Cole. I can't think of
Yeah.
a better left back than Ashley Cole in
Yeah,
my
I agree with
era
him.
anyway. Like in the world.
You give it.
I agree with him.
You know what? Every week again, we're gonna say everyone says Ashley Cole.
Yeah, I can't think of a
Who
better
would you
left.
put like Some might say Roberto Carlos, but no one ever says Roberto Carlos.
He was
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He was a baller.
You said Evra.
Nah, I'd have Ash ahead of Evra all day long.
You can't
All day long.
pass Ashley Cole.
I think Ashley Cole, he slept on. I think he had bad press, which is why
Of course it is.
he's not rated as, or people forget how good he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ashley Cole for me.
Ashley Cole. Okay, right back.
Alright, back.
Who's your favourite right back?
My favorite. No, I only go strikers.
Are you kidding me?
I only go favorite striker. I ain't go favorite right back.
Right back, Cafu.
Right back, Cafu.
Cafu, 100%.
Centre backs.
I'd throw JT in there.
JT.
Terry.
Have you got a centre back?
I think John
Yeah,
Terry.
Ramos.
Ramos.
Yeah, I like him still.
So Ramos
Ramos
and JT.
Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that.
Take Ramos.
I
What are we doing?
think-
4-3-3 or 4-4-2?
4-3-3.
Yeah, go 3-3.
Okay, you're three in the middle.
Three in the middle, so.
I want Gerrard in there.
Gerrard.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I just because he can do everything. He did everything.
Okay, Gerrard.
Zidane.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm having that.
Love that.
Seedorf.
Oof.
Ooh,
That's a good. Hey,
yeah,
well
little,
done. Hey,
little
yes,
curve-
yes, Ruben.
little curveball in there. He's been on Wikipedia.
Yes, Ruben.
I love Seedorf, man. Yeah, big legs, fam.
That's why you like it. Big legs.
There's not much balance in there, but we take it. Yeah.
Are you going with Seedorf as well?
Oh yeah, I love Sailor. I like when I was that was my Pro Evo team as a kid. AC
Yeah.
Milan.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Seedorf is a good. He's one of the most like underrated players for me, like ever.
And he's up box to box. Him and Gerrard, he's taking in turns to do the defensive bit. Zidane,
And he just got
Zizou
Zidane
in front. Yeah,
just doing what he does.
That ain't bad. That
Okay.
Ruben's turned up.
Yeah, I know, Ruben.
Nah, come on.
Flippers only take you 50 minutes.
3 phone calls and a
Yeah.
text later.
I like it.
Wifey 3.
He was telling me, my mum was like,
Is that what she was calling you for? To give
Mum was like
you
the same.
Seedorf?
Yeah.
She called you
Mum
to
was
give you
like the same.
The
Seedorf.
last one was Tinder. But,
Alright, cool. Left mid or left forward,
Winger.
whatever you want to call it.
it's 3. We got 3 left, didn't we? 3 attackers.
On the
Up
left.
top, let's say, up top, Ronaldo, Cristiano. Facts.
Oh, that Ronaldo.
Huh?
What, through the middle?
Yeah, like
Nah.
4-3-3. I would say Cristiano Ronaldo up top.
Yeah,
No, I'm
yeah,
not having
no,
that.
no. Yeah.
You know how
Not in the middle. No, Cristiano makes a team. Cristiano and Messi
say
have to
to me
make a
that-
team. So Messi's the first name on there for me. So Messi's one side. I'll throw Cristiano the other side, and then R9 through the middle.
Who?
R9.
He's
Ronaldo,
young,
the
innit?
original.
Oh, yeah, I know. I love him, man. I know.
Mate,
But I didn't even hear what he said.
R9.
The original Ronaldo.
I didn't even hear what he said, though.
El
but
Fenomeno. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
of course.
Ronaldo,
He needs to be there.
the OG Ronaldo.
He
That's
needs to be there. He needs
What's
to be there.
Ronaldo?
through the. If you watch his YouTube clips,
I've seen
when he was in his
Yeah.
prime, when
Where'd
he
you-
was in his prime.
Where do you think I do my school from? Like,
Forget the Balotelli highlights, guys.
Yeah.
The real Ronaldo.
Listen,
innit?
I watch Robinho, Ronaldinho, all them, man. Like,
Nah,
honestly.
Ronaldo, what that guy was frightening.
No, that Ronaldo
Without
is just-
injuries,
he's
without
just
injuries,
the best.
Yeah, he would
Yeah,
have been.
true
He's just the best
If
ever.
you watch what he actually did, like just filth.
But even when he come back from injuries, and even when he got fat, like he was
Yeah.
just still
It was
Oh.
there, yeah.
untouchable.
He was a rude.
Okay,
footballer.
cool. So let me run through this team. So in goal, you said Buffon.
Yeah.
Left back, Ashley Cole. Right back, Cafu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Centre back, JT and Ramos.
Yeah.
And then centre mid, Seedorf. Love that. Zidane and Gerrard.
So I want Ronaldinho in there, but where'd you fit him in?
Take Gerrard.
The thing is, if you throw Ronaldinho in there and pull out either Gerrard or Seedorf, then it's
Yeah, you can take Gerrard and put Ronaldo in because Seedorf will do the track back, hold ups. You know what I'm saying? Feel me? Like,
It's Gerrard or Seedorf. Are we actually
Gerrard.
taking someone up?
Huh?
Are we actually taking someone up?
Nah, we'll run with it. I'll just let everyone know that I
Because
love
you know Gerrard will
Ronaldinho.
come out.
that's
That's, that's why. And then Messi, Ronaldo, and Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an interesting team. I need to like go back and look at everyone's teams that they've picked.
Ours wins, obviously.
Who's got the worst? Spence.
Who have they thrown in
put
that shouldn't be in there?
Oh, they were putting some crazy ones.
Oh, come on, man. G-Nev. Give it a rest.
No, I don't mind the Santi. I don't mind the Santi one. The Santi shot. I like Santi Cazorla.
Yeah, but
There's
yeah,
better players
yeah,
way
do you know
better.
what I mean?
Yeah, there's way.
Yeah.
For some reason, the best 11, isn't it? So.
But I'm just biased anyway because I support Arsenal. So Santi's one of my favourite players, man. Him and Pavel Nedved.
Yes.
Pavel Nedved. Oh,
Nedved was a baller.
Okay, cool. So, yeah, guys, I think we're good. It's 20 past already. Oh no, 10 past.
Some of us are on time, mate. That's fine.
And that's poor from George, to be honest. But cool. But yeah, guys, thanks for coming on. All the best for the coming season. All the best with your injury. Look forward to seeing you down at Haringey. We'll talk about money off air. Do you know what I mean? All the best down at Biggleswade. Yeah, feel free to come back on whenever you want. Whenever you want, don't really care. Yeah, I might not be here, but you just come here anyway. But yeah, guys, hope you like this one. Stay tuned for the next one next week, and yeah, keep liking, subscribing, sharing, all of that good stuff. We out.
Yeah, man. Snapchat Ruben _bless. Save.
Are you alright?